Yo, what up, troops? This video is the 5 signs that your woman could be manipulative, okay? Now, manipulation is fun, it's whimsical, it can be sexy and playful, okay? When it's done in the right context, okay? However, if this is done with bad intentions, okay, or trying to, force someone to do something they really don't want to do, that's never a good sign, is it? Okay, so in this case, okay, some women, in this case, use manipulation in a couple of ways here. Okay, could be one in the beginning of a relationship. A lot of times, the women will start the narrative, okay, by using manipulation to get the things she wants out of the relationship, out of the control, setting the frame, setting the narrative of the relationship. Okay, or as a last resort, as a last-ditch effort to save a relationship that's going out of control. Okay, it's not going the way she wants it to go, so she has to sway that outcome and use some stealth tactics to get things to go back into frame the way she wants it to be. Okay, now, like I said, for a female, manipulation is not forced. Okay, it's subtle. It's got to be subtle. It's got to fly under the radar, so it's undetected by you. All right. So, how does she do these things? She has to be, I'm going to convince him, okay? It has to be very convincing, okay? So they don't use the word manipulation, they use the word convincing, okay? So how do they do that? A few things, guys. Let's start with number 1, sex, okay? Withholding sex is a powerful tool for them, okay? So if she disagrees with something that you want to do, or you're not behaving the right way, i.e., maybe she wants to go out, you're not doing that, or you're taking her out somewhere you want to go, you go to the movies or shopping or, whatever. But whatever you're doing is not pleasing to her, okay? She's showing her disinterest, okay? But you're ignoring it and you're doing your own thing, which is what you should be doing, right? To some degree. But if she's always doing this stuff here, she's like, look for these things. You're going to hear responses like, I don't feel sexy. You try to get intimate with her. She's not going to feel sexy. It's her time to punish you. Okay. I don't feel sexy. I'm not in the mood. I'm tired. Okay. You're going to get those kind of responses all the time. So now you know, of course, she's using the tactic of being manipulative. Okay. Now, every once in a while, like I said, is fine. But when it's extreme and she's trying to change the narrative or change the outcome of a relationship that's already going bad, that's the problem, okay? So what happens is, how you respond to that, all right, is you don't respond to it. She doesn't want it, whatever. She says no, whatever. Fine. Be unaffected by her response, okay? Don't respond to it and be indifferent to that and move on, okay? Do something else. Continue what you were doing or whatever, okay? But the point of the matter is not to react, because why? If you react, she's going to say, that's what it is. The sex biscuit, okay? I won't give him a biscuit. He gets upset. I get to get back at him. So you don't want to create that narrative with her, all right? She don't want to do anything, that's fine. Don't fucking cry like a fucking baby and ask her why. Why you don't want to, what's going on? Just ignore it. Like it didn't even matter. And she'll come around. She'll come around, guys. So, next one, number 2. Quality time. She'll use the quality time technique, all right? What's the quality time technique? That technique is when she takes quality time over your time, okay? Now, quality time is beautiful. It's a wonderful thing. Again, in the right context. When it's being used in a negative way, it's a weapon, all right? The weapon of mass destruction of the relationship. Because now with the quality time, what I mean by that is, when a woman takes her quality time with you, and what she does is she holds that priority over your personal goals, your friends, your family, okay, your mission in life, your purpose, okay. She wants to spend more time. I'm a cuddler. I like to cuddle, and I like to be held, and which is fine. What happens is, you don't want to create the situation where you're always giving extended quality time over and over and over and over, because it becomes a habit. it becomes y'all thing. It's our thing. We spend Sunday, we spend all day Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. We spend a lot of quality time together. That's great, but not in the beginning. Quality time has to develop over time. It has to build over time. Okay, if you're on your mission in life, your purpose, and your goal chasing your goals, you don't have time for quality time. Lay around and look at the ceiling. How's that work? All right. So you have to be busy, because if you start getting busy doing this quality time shit and you take away from her quality time, she's going to be very upset. All right. So what you do is, because understand this, quality time is not quantity time. All right. I'll say it again. Quality time is not quantity time. All right. So quality time is just that. It's that time, the small moments, you get the chance to relax and be totally free and freedom and enjoy each other, and relish and all that kind of stuff. And you do that. Those are moments. Okay. Now, those moments can build up here and there, but not a long extended time, because you both get bored eventually you both get bored. So it's a failed technique. Women want it though. But like I said, in a negative context, it's just using that to take you from your friends, your families, your goals, all right? To keep her, you know what I'm saying? To drain the energy, okay? Not a good thing, all right? So if you see that happening, right away, stand firm, set your standards. Hey, this is what time I go to work. This is my thing. I'm here. I'll see you later. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. We'll catch up next time. I'll see you. Boom. I'll catch up to you. Bang. All right? That's it. That just cures that right there. Okay? She may not like it, but hey, you're a man on a mission, right? All right. So you have goals. You've had goals for your meta. You're going to continue that. Why would you stop doing that? Right? Doesn't make sense. All right? Next one. Number 3. Okay. Sneaky little threats. If she starts threatening you, for example, right? Now, these threats are cutesy threats. They're not like angry, mean-spirited threats. They're little cute reminders, For example, say you get a phone call or text from a friend, a buddy, or coworker, or something like that, and you check it, boom, and you hang up the phone, whatever, you click it, text back, whatever. It's a casual thing. So you say your part of your job is phone quality or phone service, or you have customers or clients. All right. You have clients that you talk to all the time, like when I coach, for example. I have clients that contact me all times, all hours. Okay, except for night, because I don't answer. Nighttime. I have certain hours that I coach. Okay, but those coaching hours, I'm gonna answer those. I'm gonna answer that text right there. I'm gonna answer it right there on the spot. Say, excuse me 1 second. Boom. Excuse myself. Go to text. Now, if you get a woman that sees this all the time, or you got customers that text you and everything, and she responds like, I hope that, it better not be some girls trying to talk to you. You know how women are. I hope they're not trying to talk to you, because I don't like that. I'm gonna go crazy in here, or something like that. Some kind of it's like a little cutesy threat. I hope that's no girl, because I'm really tough. I don't like to play that, because I'll get on her, and you, get out of here, whatever. She's doing those little things like that, those little threats, letting you know if there is an imminent danger if you're not being a good boy. Okay? So why would you assume that, though? She's always assuming you're being a good boy, right? But someone that's not securing themselves, they're gonna need reassurance. That's your time to step in and go. You're supposed to go, oh, babe, come on, you know you're my one and only. You're the apple of my eye. She very well be, but to manipulate that out of you, okay, that's not a good way to go. Now, if you've been ignoring her, she will do this. Okay, if you're ignoring her and not giving her the time that she needs, different story. That might be on you a little bit there. All right. So if you're giving her the time she needs, you're giving her attention, you do make time for your woman. You got to do that. Okay. I don't care if it's a short date, short term, long term, marriage, or whatever. Okay. Still got to make time for the woman. Okay. Got to do it. So, provided that you did all that, and she's doing these little threat tactics or whatever, and not being playful with it. Sometimes it's manipulation is playful and fun. Okay, when it's done in the right context. This is mean-spirited. This is to manipulate you, to keep you in a good little box. All right. Boom. So right away, you call her out on it, but all you do is say, listen, her little threats and everything like that, you just say, I hope you're joking, or you're funny. Okay, all you have to say, you're funny. I like that. You got jokes, and move on. You got jokes. Move on. Okay, you're a comedian. Move on. All right. Next one, number 4. Okay, finances. Finances. Now, the finance portion is tricky as well. Now, if you met a girl and she doesn't know what you do for a living, okay, questions will ensue. Okay, expect questions. Okay, that's no problem. However, if she's tag checking you and checking on your sales ticket prices, you buy stuff, and she says, "Oh, those are Gucci shoes. I like those. How much those cost? Those are a lot. They look expensive. They look really expensive." You go, "Oh yeah, they're all right. They're comfortable," and you move on. If she inquires about how much they cost, do you buy all your stuff as Gucci, or inquiring about your expenses and what you spend money on? Okay, that's a tactic. Okay, to find out what you're willing to spend, or that you're not, that you have it to spare or whatever. Because she'll go with something like, "Oh yeah, I don't like guys that are selfish. I really don't. I don't like selfish guys. You know what I mean?" And you go, "Oh yeah, I'm not. I like to spend money. I'm good like that. I'll spoil my women. I like that," because that's what she wants to hear. Okay. So when it comes to this finances, what do you do? What are your plans? What are your goals? That's fine and all well, but if she goes with something like, "Well, I like a guy that wines and dines me. Treats me like a real man knows how to wine and dine a woman. He knows how to treat a woman right. That real man shit. That real man likes to treat a woman and take her out. Shit, right there. Manipulative. That's a tactic. All right. Don't fall for the bait. Don't fall for that. That's that bullshit. Because then you're like, "No, I'm a real man. Real man. That's me. Yeah, I do that too. I take you out." Because now you're thinking to yourself, "Oh, she likes to be taken out. She likes wine and dining. Oh, she likes quality time. So she's trying to build herself a case." All right. And this is when it's new. Okay. When it's old, this applies as well. Okay. But don't forget, this is for someone that's in the last stages, or if it's a final ditch effort, she'll try to manipulate you in other ways with the finances and that kind of thing. As far as, either asking about your job, or making sure that, which she cares nothing about, but your money situation, she'll check into your money situation as far as you, keeping your money situation right. As far as your raise, did you get a raise yet? Did you get a raise? Did you? No, I didn't get a raise yet. Oh man, that's not good. It puts you in a position of being a little bit off, not so cocky. Okay, you're sitting in the same position. Are you in the same? You still working? You still been a long time. You should be getting a raise one day. No? Yeah. Are you want to change your jobs? Changing jobs. Did you get a raise? Do you like your boss? Is there, does he not like you? Or, okay, whatever makes you doubt yourself in your job, she might bring that up just to be manipulative, okay, to get you not so cocky, of that kind of thing, all right? Again, if you're working on your purpose and your mission in life, you hold steady to that, all right? Let her talk that shit and go, "Yeah, I got what, I'm doing my thing. I know what I'm doing." You ain't got to verbally say that, but she's like, "Yeah, okay, you're funny, you got jokes." That's the end of it. She's got jokes, okay? Don't take it personal. She's got jokes. Number 5, okay, the conniving technique, okay? Now, this happens when, for example, you catch her in the act of doing something that's not so credible. Like, say, for example, you go to the bathroom and you jump in the shower, you caught the shower, she's putting your phone down, and you're like, she goes, "Oh no, this phone, I was moving it. I was just moving it for you. I didn't, I just thought it was, I just moved it for you." And you go, "You moved it?" So you say that she moved it, so you grab the phone, no problem, whatever. But when you look at the phone, you see that there's unread messages that have been actually opened, okay? Recently unread messages are opened. So right off the bat, you're like, what the fuck? She was being conniving. She couldn't get in it, but she tried to get in your messages and try to get your IG, your Facebook, your Snapchat, okay, Twitter, whatever, okay? But she's tampering with the phone, and she's tried to open some of the things in there, all right? She may have, may not, but you see she's tampering with it. It wasn't the way you had it. And you question her about it. Now, to be conniving, she's gonna definitely deny this. She says, bring it to her front. Hey, my phone, did you open it, or no, I can't believe you asked me that. You really? Is that what you think? Really? You really think that, right? And that makes guys second guess themselves, because again, you got, damn, I saw her, but I didn't really see a real conniving woman is convincing. She plays the real angry card, angry, pouts, cross her arms, tap her foot, and make you fucking feel like, it's like that's one of like the gaslighting things, it's like a gaslight, okay? She gaslights you on this one, and you start second guessing yourself and shit. You're like, wait a minute, I was putting the phone down because I saw it. It was over here, and I put it here. What? Really? Are we doing this tonight? She's looking real good or some shit, and she got something popped up, shit's popping out, and you're like, well, I didn't really see you reading anything. I didn't see your mouth moving when you was reading. Your mouth wasn't moving, so maybe okay, babe, I really didn't see it. I really didn't see it. And you fall for the bait. All right, listen. Those are the things you look out for, man. Those 5 things: sex, quality time. Again, quality time is not quantity time. Okay, there's a difference. All right. And then number 3 was being sneaky threats, little cutesy little threats. If a girl ever does this and that, I don't know what I'll do. Okay, that kind of thing, because they get to throw it in there, and you don't really address. It's not a real threat. It's a light threat. Get it? All right. So, and number 4 is the finances, asking you about your job, what you make, how much you make. Are you gonna spend money on me? Wine and dine. Again, resources. Okay, hypergamy. Are you resourceful? And if you're not, they're gonna shit test. They're gonna call you out on it. If you're too cocky, they're gonna call you out on it. Okay, to get you to fucking do something, or get you to sway and have to explain yourself to her. It gives her the power. Once you start explaining yourself to women, you give her the power. So don't do it. All right. And number 5 is the conniving, sneaky, in the phone, or just crossing your boundaries. All right. And then questioning you about what you just saw, i.e., gaslighting. Okay. So watch out for that gaslighting, conniving shit. All right, guys. Yo, raise your standards. Know what you want before you get into it. Listen, when you're in a relationship, you set the narrative. You're the alpha. You set the tone. Okay? What you're looking for, what you're not looking for. If she's doing more things that you're not looking for, check her on it. If she doesn't get back, or if she doesn't get right, get rid of her. You got to bail. Keep moving on. It's not going to work. Not a right fit. You can't move on forward. You can't grow with this negative shit pulling you back. You just can't. It's an anchor. You can't get rid of it. It's going to always be with you. You can't go forward till you get rid of the anchor. Cut the fucking ties and let it just drop to the side and move on. All right? Yo, like, subscribe, comment below. It's XL, and I'm out.